Good evening, YouTube. This is Bob Plachno reporting to you live from my comfy abode right here in Chicago, Illinois. Today I'm recording in my basement. I don't know why I'm recording in my basement. I just feel like it, all right? Today I'm doing knot tying, all right? These are knots that I need to know, that linemen need to know in their line of work, okay? So other linemen, whoever you may be, pay attention, okay? Here's my rope, all right? This first knot is called the bowline, all right? Fucking man, it's all fucked up. Okay, here, I got the rope, all right? Tail in my left hand, rest of the rope in my right, okay? You take the tail and you go over this, and as you're going over it, you make a loop, all right? So there's your loop, okay? So you can make your loop, take the tail, go up underneath the loop, okay? Go underneath the rest of the rope, around it, over it, and then back into the loop the other way. You hold your tail in your loop, take the rest of the rope, pull it taut. Taut, taut, taut. It's interesting. This is a fun factoid, all right? Very fun factoid. This knot looks like a pretzel. See that? Yummy. I love pretzels. And it's easy to take out, too. Once again, this is called the bowline. See how easy it comes out? My next knot is called a square knot. This is if you need to tie two separate ropes together. If you're pulling rope, see? Got the two tails. So this one you go, go left over right. Right over left. You pull this bad motherfucker tight too. You gotta get tight and it won't slip and it won't break. And then when you're done pulling, if you got to take it apart for some reason, cinch it right out. And see how it's like intertwined like a Chinese magic trick or something. I don't know. It looks cool, right? Like art. See that? Okay, that's the square knot. Let's come over here. Don't trip on the rope. This one is for if I'm up in the air working and I need something from down below, so I throw my hand line down. They call it a hand line. You throw it down to the groundman, and he ties it to the object you need. Okay. So say this is the object. Say this is like a pair of bolt cutters or cable cutters. So just say this is one of the handles. So you take it and you go around the handle, over this, back through, it's like an X. You come back through the top of the X, take the tail, pull with the rest of the rope, okay? If you're not sure of yourself, first of all, it ain't going anywhere. It ain't slipping. You can back it up with a half hitch. Okay? You pull it upward, pulling period, pulling up on the object to bring it up, back up top to you. It's not coming out. That's the clove hitch. Okay, so you got a bolt. Okay, let's pretend like this is like the post on the pier, but I don't have anything vertical. Or do I don't know, whatever. So you take your rope, you make a loop like a roller coaster. Okay? See? Whee! Then you make another loop, like so. You see? One's behind, one's in front. And you take it and you put them together. Now, you take it, you go over the object or the post on a pier, you pull it tight. Same knot, it's just this is for something open-ended, or that other one I showed you was for something that's continuous. Now this is another one. Say this is a cable, all right? And you got to pull it out of the ground to make room for new cable. This is called a rolling grapevine, all right? I usually like to make about 5 wraps around the cable. There's 1, 2, that's 4. Let's just say that's 5, all right? So you take your tail, you go over here to the other side of the knot, close by. You go over the cable, say this is cable, over the cable and then back through this loop here that I've created. And then you pull it tight. So basically this is a glorified clove hitch. And then you make a knot, like so, for more pulling power. So now I can now say this is designed to bind up with this coil, so it basically chokes the object. And you could pull, I could pull as hard as I can, and it's not slipping. See, it's not sliding at all, not even budging. You could hook this up to a rig, your truck, and just go. Very strong knot, very effective. All right. So these are my knots: the rolling grapevine, the clove hitch in both of its forms, the square knot, and then the one I started off with, the bowline. All right. Hope this is useful to all you clowns. Not clowns. I'm sorry. That's a word I choose to use. I'm not calling you guys clowns. You guys are the best. And as always, have a great evening.